Hello everyone. What's up? Welcome to the GMB channel. Hope you will enjoy our video. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Here is the news title. Keir Starmer humiliated as he only beats Liz Truss in best PM poll. The new polling is the latest blow to Labour, as support plunges less than a year after its landslide election win. Sir Keir Starmer beats only Liz Truss in head-to-head contests against former PMs. New polling shows the Prime Minister has a 30-point lead over Ms. Truss in the YouGov research, with 43% saying he is better, compared to 13% opting for the former Tory Premier. But Ms. Truss, who was in charge for just 49 days following a backlash to her mini-budget, is the only recent occupant of 10 Downing Street that Britons prefer Sir Keir to. Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak both have a 3-point lead over the Labour politician. Some 35% said Mr. Johnson, who was ousted over the Partygate row, was the better PM, compared to 32% who picked Sir Keir. Mr. Sunak, who lost the general election to Labour, was backed by 33%, while 30% opted for Sir Keir. Ex-Tory Prime Minister Lord Cameron, who quit after the Brexit referendum, is 17 points ahead of Sir Keir. Some 41% of respondents said the peer was the better premier, while 24% said Sir Keir. Margaret Thatcher has a 19-point lead, with 44% picking her compared to 25% for the current Prime Minister. Sir John Major beat Sir Keir by 23 points, with 39% and 16% respectively. Ex-Labour PM Gordon Brown has a 30-point lead over Sir Keir, with 42% preferring him to 12% who said Sir Keir. And Sir Tony Blair is 35 points ahead, with 45% saying he is better compared to just 1 in 10 saying Sir Keir. It comes as Labour has seen its poll ratings plunge since its landslide election win last threatened by 4.99% council tax rises. Check your area. A vast majority of councils have signaled they will apply a maximum council tax increase of at least 4.99% this year. 9 in 10 areas are facing the maximum council tax rise in England, an analysis has suggested. The majority of councils have indicated they will apply a maximum council tax increase of at least 4.99% this year. Figures for the 139 top-tier authorities in England that have proposed or confirmed increases so far show 85% are planning a rise, just short of 5%, the threshold that would trigger a local referendum in normal circumstances. When the 6 councils in acute financial stress that were granted permission to increase council tax beyond this level without a local vote are included, the proportion increases to nearly 90%. 4 bankrupt authorities, Birmingham, Woking, Slough, and Thurrock, have special dispensation to raise council tax by 10%. Of the councils which have disclosed plans, 122 are proposals awaiting approval from full council, and 17 have been confirmed, leaving 14 yet to declare their intentions. Just 15 councils are planning increases below 4.99%, with levels ranging from 4.98% in Barnet, North London and Warrington, Cheshire, to 2% in Wandsworth, South London. Wandsworth's increase represents the 3rd year in a row that council tax has been frozen in the borough, which is said to have the lowest council tax in the country. Council leader Simon Hogg said, "Sound financial management is at the heart of everything we do. Wandsworth has one of the lowest levels of debt and some of the highest financial reserves in London, allowing us to freeze the main element of council tax and invest in what matters most to you: cleaner streets, safer neighbourhoods, and a stronger community." UK councils are struggling because of a significant funding gap caused by rising costs from inflation and wage pressures, coupled with increasing demand for services like social care, homelessness support, and special educational needs. English councils face a $2.3 billion funding gap in 2025-26, rising to $3.9 billion in 2026-27, the Local Government Association's analysis from September showed. This is a $6.2 billion shortfall across the 2 years. It comes as the Resolution Foundation said the poorest fifth of households across the UK paid 8% of their income on council tax in 2020-21, up from 2.9% in 2002-03. The think tank identified that this share of income was 3 times more than the 1.5% spent by the richest fifth. the council tax system has been described as flawed by experts, particularly as council tax rates in England and Scotland are based on the value of properties in 1991, Lalitha Try, an economist at the Resolution Foundation, said. This terribly designed tax increasingly resembles the very thing it was meant to replace, the dreaded poll tax. Here is a list of the latest proposed and confirmed council tax rises for 2025-26 by top-tier local authorities in England. Wide. The data covers only the 153 top-tier local authorities in England: county councils, London boroughs, metropolitan boroughs, and unitary authorities. It does not include lower-tier district councils. Some 14 top-tier authorities have yet to make public a proposed or confirmed figure. County councils: Cambridgeshire, Eastern England; 4.99% confirmed Derbyshire, East Midlands; 4.99% confirmed Devon, SW England; 4.99% proposed East Sussex, SE England; 4.99% confirmed Essex, Eastern England; 3.75% confirmed Gloucestershire, SW England; 4.99% proposed Hampshire, SE England; 4.9995% confirmed Hertfordshire, SE England; 4.99% proposed Kent, SE England; 4.99% confirmed Lancashire, NW England; 4.99% proposed Leicestershire, East Midlands; 4.99% proposed Lincolnshire, East Midlands; 2.99% proposed Norfolk, Eastern England; 4.99% proposed Nottinghamshire, East Midlands; 4.84% proposed Oxfordshire, SE England; 4.99% confirmed Staffordshire, West Midlands; 4.99% confirmed Suffolk, Eastern England; 4.99% confirmed Surrey, SE England; 4.99% confirmed Warwickshire, West Midlands; 4.99% confirmed West Sussex, SE England; 4.99% confirmed Worcestershire, West Midlands; 4.99% proposed London Barking and Dagenham; 4.99% proposed Barnet; 4.98% proposed Bexley; TBC Brent; 4.99% proposed Bromley; TBC Camden; TBC City of London; TBC Croydon; 4.99% proposed Ealing; 4.99% proposed Enfield; 4.99% proposed Greenwich; 4.99% proposed Hackney; TBC Hammersmith and Fulham; 4.99% proposed Haringey; 4.99% proposed Harrow; 4.99% proposed Havering; 4.99% proposed Hillingdon; 4.99% proposed Hounslow; 4.99% proposed Islington; 4.99% proposed Kensington and Chelsea; 4.0% proposed Kingston upon Thames; 4.99% proposed Lambeth; 4.99% proposed Lewisham; 4.99% proposed Merton; 4.99% proposed Newham; 8.99% proposed Redbridge, TBC. Humiliated as he only beats. Liz Truss in Best PM poll introduction. Recent. YouGov polling has delivered a severe blow to Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer, revealing that he is ranked lower than nearly all his predecessors in terms of public perception as the best Prime Minister. The only recent UK leader he surpasses is Liz Truss, whose short-lived tenure was marred by economic turmoil and party unrest. The results highlight a growing dissatisfaction with Starmer's leadership. Despite Labour's landslide victory less than a year ago, this piece examines the implications of the polling data, the factors contributing to Starmer's declining popularity, and what this could mean for the Labour Party's future. Keir Starmer's political journey, from barrister to Labour leader. Keir Starmer, a former director of public prosecutions, entered politics with a reputation as a competent legal mind. Elected as an MP in 2015, he quickly ascended within Labour ranks, becoming shadow Brexit secretary, and later winning the Labour leadership in 2020, following Jeremy Corbyn's resignation. Promises versus reality. Starmer positioned himself as a moderate, aiming to reunite a fractured Labour Party after Corbyn's divisive tenure. His leadership promised integrity, competency, and a break from ideological extremes. However, his tenure has been marked by policy reversals and struggles to define a clear political identity, leading to criticism from both the left and right wings of the party. The polling data in context: Starmer versus past prime ministers. The YouGov poll reveals that Starmer only outperforms Liz Truss, with 43% of respondents preferring him compared to Truss's 13%. However, in head-to-head matchups against other former prime ministers, Boris Johnson leads Starmer by 3 points, 35% to 32%. Rishi Sunak edges him out by 3 points, 33% to 30%. David Cameron has a 17-point lead, 41% to 24%. Margaret Thatcher is 19 points ahead, 44% to 25%. John Major beats him by 23 points, 39% to 16%. Gordon Brown has a 30-point advantage, 42% to 12%. Tony Blair is 35 points ahead, 45% to 10%. What the numbers suggest, these figures highlight a major perception issue for Starmer. While Truss's historically low rating was expected due to her short and disastrous tenure, Starmer's inability to surpass other controversial leaders like Johnson and Sunak suggests that he is failing to connect with the electorate. His particularly poor standing against Blair and Brown may indicate disenchantment among traditional Labour supporters. Why Starmer is struggling in public perception, lack of charisma, and public appeal, unlike Blair's dynamism or Johnson's populist energy, Starmer is often perceived as uninspiring. Critics argue that he lacks the strong communication skills needed to rally public support. Policy inconsistencies. Starmer has shifted positions on key policies, such as public spending and Brexit. This has led to accusations of political opportunism and has alienated both centrist and leftist voters. Failure to address key issues. Despite Labour's electoral victory, the party has struggled to present clear solutions for economic challenges, NHS backlogs, and immigration concerns. Voters may be punishing Starmer for perceived inaction or lack of direction. Comparisons with past prime ministers, Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak Johnson, despite resigning in disgrace over Partygate, still retains a loyal base that appreciates his Brexit leadership. Sunak, although defeated in the general election, is seen as a competent economic manager. Margaret Thatcher and Tony Blair are remembered as transformative leaders. Their ability to define political eras contrasts sharply with Starmer's perceived indecisiveness. Gordon Brown and John Major. Both Brown and Major were criticized during their tenures, yet they still outrank Starmer significantly. This suggests that even within Labour circles, Starmer has failed to inspire confidence. Labour's falling poll ratings, from landslide to concern Labour's post-election honeymoon, has ended. Polling data indicates a steady decline in support, raising concerns that the party's mandate could be weakened before the next election cycle. Voter dissatisfaction. Many voters feel that Labour has not delivered meaningful change. The cost of living crisis and economic uncertainty continue to dominate public concerns, yet Labour's response has been seen as lackluster. What this means for the next election? Can Starmer turn things around? To regain public confidence, Starmer needs to define a clear vision for Labour's governance, improve his communication and public engagement, address economic and social issues with decisive policies. Possible leadership challenges if Starmer's ratings continue to drop. Internal party opposition could rise. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. If you like my video, please press like button and subscribe for more. Hope I'll see you in next video.